Well, it's a great feeling. Great feeling to have that support and love. And, I've always felt great enthusiasm and energy for St. John's basketball and for St. John's University. And tonight's a great example of that. I think it's really important for everybody in the university to feel part of it. It's always a team effort. All sports pull for each other. I think sports in general, and let's focus on basketball, has always been something that brings people together, breaks down barriers, especially in New York City. When I was growing up, I played all over the city, every park, every borough, every gym, with kids from different walks of life, different ethnicity, diverse backgrounds. And the game of basketball broke down those barriers. Same thing within the university. Sport can be a catalyst of good, a catalyst of change. The vision should be bigger than sport, but you can use sport as a catalyst.
One thing I know about over the years, I used to come with Mully all the time to New York, and the people really and truly love him here. Everyone is saying they went to school with him, went to elementary school with him, know his cousin, know his brother, know somewhere in his family. And that St. John's community also is big, and I think it's a great success story to come back and coach for your alma mater. One of the best players that ever played at St. John's, to come back and help the organization, help the community, and I think it's a blessing.
I'm so proud of him, and I think he'll prove that. He loves basketball, been his whole life, and not only in collegiate, but also in professional. So it comes back to you. And this is an example how well he's loved and what they think of him.
Coach Carnesecca obviously has had a huge impact on my life. On the basketball floor, yes, as a coach, probably more so in life, and they kind of coincide with Coach. So tonight's another opportunity for me to be with him. So each and every day that I'm around him, I felt like that when I played for him. I felt like that when I went to his camp as a 12-year-old. I think it was really because of the way he treated people, and every person. Didn't matter, who you were. He always had time. The respect and the admiration is genuine.
And I looked at him always as a coach and a leader, and also a teacher. He is a unique person. I remember him in high school, and I know a lot of people. High school. We went up to Boston, but I remember him as a player. And sometimes, your aspirations as a player is go to school, get your education. He was with a West Coast team and professional sports, and now he comes back to his roots. And coach means to me teacher, father, image. You wear a lot of hats. Okay, and I think that he's prepared. He's got a good coaching staff, but I think the most important thing is you need good people around you. Okay, he has the Godfather blessing. I talk about Lou Carnesecca, the Godfather. People play for Louis. Louis had good boys. They became great men, and I hope that stamp is with Chris.
Full circle. I'm excited for him. I think you do a wonderful job. I had an opportunity to play with Mully some of my best years at Golden State, and he was a coach on the floor. So I think you do a tremendous job now.
And you put good staff around you, good people. The university's always been there. Okay, he went there. So I think it's a blessing for people to accept that and give them a chance to, I'm not going to say work miracles, but give them a chance to be successful.
Nate Tiny Archibald is going to be here tonight, speak a little bit about me. And I played for Tiny in 1981 in the Boston Shootout. You talk about a guy, a legendary basketball player, but just a really good guy. When I was in high school, playing up in the tournament in Mitchell houses on 139th Street, that was where he grew up. He would be there almost every game, just sitting in the stands watching. And this is when he was, one of the top players in the NBA. Legendary player, led the league in scoring and assists. And so it'd be nice to see him. I saw him over All-Star Weekend. And then one of my best friends, Mitch Richmond, will be here tonight as well. And it just shows you how basketball brings people together. We only played 3 seasons together, which is pretty incredible. I didn't really realize that till recently, because he's had such an impact on my career and my life. It felt longer, but here we are, probably 25, 27 years later, and we're best of friends. So, another blessing that the game of basketball has brought to me, and I think it's really important, and I'm going to emphasize it tonight, is really surrounding yourself with good people, and then good things will happen.